Music on my mind. I'm here with
Igimèjí.
And where are we, guys?
We are at Killer's Taco in Denton.
Yep.
Awesome. And what are we doing here?
Playing the set with bands like Cherry Madness, Artemis Funk, Wayside Motel, and On V's, and it's been a blast.
Awesome. Cool. And if you had to describe an Igimèjí set, if you had to describe a show for someone who's never seen you guys, how would you describe it?
Crazy, sexy, cool.
All right.
Awesome.
Jazz hat tight. Crazy, sexy, cool.
Crazy, sexy, cool.
I'm rolling with it.
And what would you categorize your genre as?
We're R&B, alternative R&B.
Alternative R&B, a little bit of rock, a little bit of some variants of different kinds here. Trying to like genre bend a little bit, so we kind of get out of the comfort zone.
Awesome. And who am I talking to?
Oh,
Like,
I'm
what do you-
Ladi, and this is Kayla.
Cool. And what do you play?
We're partners. I play guitar. She plays keys.
Keyboard and vocal.
Awesome.
And
cool.
I also sing, I suppose.
We know Ladi from a previous
808
episode.
Saints.
Yeah, 808 Saints.
Yep.
For sure. What are some inspirations? What are your personal inspirations, and what are your inspirations for this group?
Some of my personal artist inspirations are like Mick Jenkins, Childish Gambino, J. Cole, a little bit of Coldplay, a little bit of like alternative bands out there. Kind of some of the oldest influences like Linkin Park even.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
I try to channel a lot of like some of that energy, but also I'm inspired by a lot of local art around me. So like Larry Liddell's inspired one of the songs I've written for Igimèjí. So inspiration comes from like far out, but it also comes from like just as close to us. So
Yeah, for sure.
For me, Nina Simone, Amy Winehouse, Fiona Apple, Nirvana.
Nirvana, for sure.
And I always feel weird whenever people ask me this question because I listen to everything. Like every
Everything.
other song they've played here at Killer's Tacos, I know it because I'm a huge Blink-182 fan.
Yeah.
So I know like a zillion and one songs of
Carry me
Blink-182.
home.
Even though they didn't necessarily directly influence Igimèjí. So I probably would say like Nina Simone, Fiona Apple, Amy Winehouse for like the style that I put towards Igimèjí. And then
Yeah. We have been working towards this music in our partnership for, I believe, 6 years now.
yeah.
In some capacity, starting a little bit here in Texas, going to Kathmandu to really develop that and beef it up and get experience, and then coming back and really making a dent towards making it a career in 2018, which was 4 years ago.
What did it sound like when it first started?
Sounded like just the two of us, no guitar, or no drummer, no bassist.
It didn't sound like this. We needed time. And honestly, it took time for us to like blend harmonies and stuff. It took time for us to understand each other's writing style. It took time. I think in the beginning, it was really more like guitar heavy for Ladi, and then I was mostly singing.
For sure.
And then as we started to get to know each other, we really started trading off duties in terms of like who's holding down instruments, who's singing.
And as we went through experiences, those kind of influenced and inspired the lyrics we wrote in our songs to each other. So it's really, really like a story of our lives as it's going.
Awesome, yeah. What are some upcoming projects that you have?
Nothing major as of yet, but we've got a ton of work in for like other producers that we've kind of been working with on the side. We got some projects with Tenda. We've got some projects with Lauren Moore up in LA. We've got some projects kind of just brimming right now with Dennis McMurray. Some cool stuff. Nothing set for release yet, but a lot of that new work is kind of coming through a steady process of just what we're doing next year. So,
And our YouTube channel, we've just been steadily working on our YouTube channel.
For sure. Speaking of which, where can we find you? You said YouTube, but what are other social media plugs?
We have a website.
Awesome,
An official
cool.
website, www.igimèjí.com. You can, of course, find us on Instagram, Facebook, under the same name, Igimèjí, Igimeji. We're also on Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Tidal,
YouTube,
Google Play.
Major.
Pretty much our music is findable anywhere.
And you can Google our name and it comes up as just us, and it's pretty unique in that sense. So,
For sure. What does it mean?
It means two trees in my native language, Yoruba. And that's kind of just something that we came up together because Kayla had the idea of two trees in there. She was looking for a different way to say it in a different language. And Yoruba kind of came together with Meji Igi turning into Igimèjí. Our latest EP is called Two Trees, which is basically an interpretation of our band name, Igimèjí. And we dropped it in 2021.
2021, summer.
We're touring it right now. Kind of dropped a single from it, Magic, and then 6 other songs all together in the EP. And it's kind of been a solid success as far as pushing us to where we are right now. So that hunger to create some more is coming, but it's not quite here yet.
So this is a really hard question. It stoops a lot of bands, stoops a lot of artists. From that album, you can only pick one song.
Ooh.
What is that one song?
Water.
Ooh, water.
For me, it's water.
Probably
Yeah.
water.
Water.
Water is probably the favorite one from that track. Magic's a little old for me now. It might have been Magic at the time, but water.
Well, guys, I have one final challenge.
Yes.
I have a box.
Ah, yes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm ready. I remember this.
Yeah.
I remember this.
In the box,
Yes.
I have instruments.
I'm ready.
You can pick whatever instrument you want. There are things that are not instruments. I'm sorry. Like that. I will pick that. For my drum set. So we're at Killer's Tacos. Our song is going to be about tacos.
Okay.
You can shout out Killer's Tacos. You can
They had
shout
a
out-
Conchita's street taco.
There you go. Cool. All right.
Especially from Killer's Tacos.
Killer's Tacos.
I like tacos.
Tacos, tacos.
I like tacos.
Tacos, tacos.
Especially when they're from Killer's Tacos.
Killer's Tacos.
Had the Conchita Street Tacos. 3 for $1.29 each. Tastes good. Had some sauna, seasonal. Had to top it off right before the set. Yeah. Before Cherry Madness. Yeah. Up next, Artemis. Funk it up. 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 Yeah. The Killer's Tacos. Killer's Tacos. 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 Killer's Tacos. 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 Killer's Tacos.
For Music on My Mind, this is Igimèjí.
Do it.
We'll catch you guys later. See ya.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate that.
We are Igimèjí, and we're a cool little original band from Texas. Here in Arlington, down in Arlington, on our EP is the only Igimèjí EP out there. It's called Two Trees. It is what Igimèjí means in the native language, Yoruba. The song's called Honey.
Hey, 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 yeah.
But if you're doing your thing, you do what you do, you just got to believe. Said it's a dance, a delicate groove, you got to give and take it. But if you're doing your thing, you do what you do, you just got to believe. Said it's a dance, a delicate groove, you got to give and take it. But if you're doing your thing, you do what you do, you just got to believe. Said it's a dance, a delicate groove, you got to give and take it. But if you're doing your thing, you do what you do, you just got to But if you're doing your thing and you do what you do, you just got to believe. Then it's a dance, a delicate groove, you got to give and take it. But if you're doing your thing and you do what you do, you just got to believe. Said it's a dance, a delicate groove, you got to give and take it. But if you're doing your thing and you do what you you. Just got to believe.